Morning guys, and welcome to Phoenix Tarot TV, and today I'm going to do something slightly different. So I'm going to split the zodiac into their element signs. So we're going to start off with fire, then we'll go into water, earth, and finish off with air. So what I'm going to do is a general reading for those elements, and I'll read out the star signs that are relevant to those. And then at the end of it, what I will do is I will do each star sign within that element a quick spread using my favourite clarification mini tarot. So for the main reading, it's just going to be around the energies for the fire sign to start with. So it's a general read, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for anyone else. And feel free to like, share, comment on the channel as it helps me grow. And if you like this format, please feel free to let me know. So we're going to start with fire. So nice, powerful, passionate energy with fire. So that's what we're going to be talking about to start with, which is going to include Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're any one of those signs, or you're cross-watching for one of those signs, this message may well come out for you. And all I'm going to look at is the next sort of, I'm going to pull 12 cards and just look at the energies that are presenting themselves over the sort of next 12 months. But take it as it resonates. Obviously, with tarot, it can be, you know, there's no set time in tarot, because obviously time is sort of a limitless thing. So let's have a look and just see what energies are going to come out. So the Light Seers Tarot, I love these, very, very beautiful deck. So first of all, we've got the Seven of Swords. So I'll point out the cards and then I'll go into more detail. We then got Temperance, okay. So I'll pull 6 cards from the top and 6 cards from the bottom, okay. So we've got a bit of activity here. We then got the Tower, okay. So this is already starting to tell a story. We've then got the Hermit, okay. So 2 more for the top. Okay, that's a bit too many. Half the deck come out there. Apologies. Okay, so the next one we have is the Knight of Wands, okay. And to finish off the first 6 months, we've got the Two of Swords. Okay, so there seems to be a lot going on in the first 6 months. Okay. So, fire sign, give me clear guidance on fire signs for the latter part of 2020. The latter part of 2020. Okay. We then got the Eight of Wands. Okay, we've then got the Sun, followed by the Six of Swords. Okay, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by Strength, followed by the Chariot, and the overall energy. Oh, okay, that's quite interesting. So I'm going to take them because they flipped out together. So we can see here we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Well, that's quite interesting. So I'm going to take that as the overall energy of the year. So what we can see there is, from those 3 cards alone, this is going to be, for you fire signs, this is going to be a transformation and change year. 2021 is going to be very much around clearing out old cycles, new opportunities, and with 2 aces together, there's a passionate and truthful new beginning for yourself, your life. So this is the general journey for the year. So that's really interesting. So let's have a look at the first card. So the first card's the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can be around deception, lies, cheating, confusion, misunderstanding. And this can either be with yourself or somebody that's influencing your life. It can be in work. It can be, it's a lot of shadiness. If you can see here, like the light from the moon here is shining up on this card. And, you know, with these feathers sort of dropping from the crows or ravens, depending on what you think. I think they're crows. But for me, it's very much something's gone on here that's a bit sneaky, that you're perhaps not aware of right now. It might come up in the early part of this year. And it shows to me that, you know, trust your intuition on this one. If something doesn't feel right, then start exploring, you know, why you're having those feelings. We then move on to the Temperance. And Temperance, I like this Temperance card because this guy looks quite peaceful. He's guided, he's supported and protected by the divine, the angels, and this is almost like the sun and the moon to me, and having balance on here. So I see this as a really good balancing card for you. I see this as some things are going to become clear in the early part of the year, that's going to allow you to make some serious decisions. And you may, with that deception card at the beginning, you may, you know, sometimes we don't, I feel like the energy is saying that we don't always want to see the truth. We always try and believe the best in people. You know, we project our thoughts, emotions, and how we would see the world or behave onto other people. And when we do that, we can be a little bit clouded of the reality. You know, we can think somebody's very spiritual, we can think somebody's very passionate, loving, committed, dedicated, but that might be our projection, if you see what I mean. And I feel like that's leading to the next card, which is Scorpio energy, which is, you know, a tower, bang. Maybe there's a transformation. I never worry about the tower, because the tower is a divine intervention of something that needs to be changed, something that needs to be restructured, so that it's for your greater good. And what I'm getting from this is maybe the fire signs that this is relevant to, you know, you're so dedicated to a relationship or a situation that you might not be able to see that it's costing you, or it's not equal give and take. So the tower will then come in to give you that clarity and go, do you know what? We're not going to let, the universe doesn't do anything without reason. And it's either to balance. If you look at, if you have a storm, so I take the tower card very much like a thunderstorm. As you can see, you've got lightning here. So you've got a thunderstorm brewing, but the thunderstorm's all about rebalancing the climate, the air, the quality, the temperatures, and all these things. And this is what I think this transformation journey is going to be through. And I think in the early part of the year as well, after this tower moment, and again, it is timeless, so it can happen at any stage throughout the year, but at some stage you're then going to take a pause and reflection period and go inward a little bit and look at what is it that I really want? What do I really believe in terms of a healthy relationship, or a healthy work environment, or work-life balance? Could be any of those things. But I do sense this is going to be a bit of a self-exploratory period for you. And then what's nice actually, the Knight of Wands, and normally in card tarot decks, the Knight of Wands is considered a bit sort of flighty, in and out, inconsistent. But I like this card because it feels more like a celebratory energy. So the horse is dancing in the background, free, you know, full of life. The person, this lady at the beginning, she's, you know, relaxed, feeling passionate, music, you know, she's making her own music, so she's beating her own beat of her drum. So I feel like this is you taking the initiative after this period of reflection and the transformation, the tower, the change, the reflection, the balancing, that you're then going to take action, which, you know, there's loads of action in this image. You know, the horse is taking action, she's taking action, there's plenty of fire, which is your energy. Obviously this card is your energy, and that's really positive. I like that energy, I like it. I feel then, as we go into the next card, and it's following a lovely story, that we're then going to have to I feel like we're going to have to take the blindfolds off. And if you see here, this lady, she's got that kind of cotton blindfold over her eyes, but the crows are trying to sort of pick away at it and take it off. They've got some of the string threads wrapped around. And I feel like this transformation is going to really sort of open your eyes. The Two of Swords is all around in your head energy. It's air energy. So Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. But for me, it's... Actually, I've never noticed this before. If you look on here, on her arm, she's got like a tattoo of like balance. But she can't see that tattoo because her eyes are covered up. And I feel this is about you going for a transformation to rebalance your life. And then there's a more action here. So often this eight of wands, again, it's your card, but this could be you taking action and movement, travel, relocation, communication. Basically, I even like this because it's very bright and vibrant. This is about you in your power. And I feel like setting your clear direction, your clear boundaries, which is great. And then from a result of that, you've then got the Sun, my favourite card in the whole deck. Look at the energy and the power from this card. Again, fire energy, often symbolised by Leo. So that's quite relevant. But it's abundance. Look at the energy that's being transformed to this. She's free. So all these shackles and burdens, whether it's you burdening yourself, or it could be just because of the COVID situation. Maybe you've lost your job, but there's good times coming once you get that clarity. And often I'd urge you to have a look at this point around the law of attraction, and it's the energy that you put out will then come back and find you. So once you break these shackles and you clear this energy, and you really are determined of what the world that you want to create, you're going to create it. And what's nice is actually this is all about attraction here, because then you're then using these darker demons of the crows, which often symbolise that for me. If you're into horror films like I am, absolutely, your Stephen King's The Crow and all these films. But look at it. Look at what's happened. These birds in the background, these crows in the background have gone. You've discarded them. So that those lessons that you've learned this year, or you will learn this year, these don't serve you. They're like, do you know what, thanks for the lesson, but I don't want that energy in my life anymore. And you've banished them, they've gone. But even some of the ones that have maybe even hurt you, caused you anxiety and stress, you're going to use them to your advantage and take you from turbulent waters to much calmer waters, much a better equilibrium, balance and opportunity going forward to this year. So I really like this journey. I really like this energy. And look what happens next. Once we're in that better place, once we're moving in the right direction, utilising everything we've learned, all the pain, all the sorrow, all the experience that we've gained, well, they're going to attract our soulmate, which makes sense. If we're full of baggage, we're full of torment, we're full of stress, we're full of lack, we're not going to attract you can only attract at the level you're at the frequency you're at. So if you're trapped or, in that depressive state or anxiety at that level, you tend to attract that kind of energy. It's like a radio frequency. But what's beautiful about this is once we've cleared this out and we're on that right path and we're moving forward, we don't need to worry about that connection that we might have been searching for, trying it the hard way. It's just going to come. It's going to be attracted to you, which is really good. And actually, it's going to be a really strong connection. So again, I haven't gone through the star signs too much, but this is obviously Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Lots of emotion, lots of passion, soulmate, divine connection. But then we've got Leo energy again. So there's lots of Leo energy in this latter part of the year. So this might be for you Leos, but take what resonates. But look at this. Look at the strength. So this is awakening the beast, the lion that's within you, but in a tamed, caring, emotionally stable way. And it's going to lead to like birth, this could be fertility, this could be this divine relationship. that's going to lead to a family and happy ever after. And what's nice actually is we then finish with the Chariot, which is all about victory, success, movement, again, travel again, so there may be relocation. But look at the connection of the journey. Once we get to this place of happiness, move into calmer waters, we're going to attract what we want, which is going to make us even stronger, and is actually going to attract the things that we want, what we desire in life, and create the world we want really, really quickly. So you might find that this relationship that comes along once we've done the clearing, the transformation and rebirth, is going to flourish really, really quickly, which is really, really nice. So again, I'm just going to reiterate on the summary of energies, which is all around transformation, the Wheel of Fortune, so it's in the upright. So, and with the aces next to it, this is about a new, passionate, truthful beginning of yourself and abundance for this year. Really like it. So what I'm going to do now is just divide up. So I'm going to start off with Aries and just pull 3 cards for each sign just to see what's coming to you in a bit more depth. So let's have a look at Aries. Okay, so what's occurring for Aries as a general energy for this year? What's happening with Aries? What's coming towards Aries? Okay. So Aries, for my Aries out there, we have the 4 of Cups, okay, followed by the King of Swords, followed by the Ace of Cups. So I sense here, Aries, that there may be some past reflection, there may be a relationship or a situation, or I am feeling relationships. Cups are, you know, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. We've got 2 of those here, and then we've got some air energy too. So this may resonate with you if you're dealing or cross-watching for those. But if you look here, normally when we have the 4 of Cups, it's depicted by the person in the image is looking at the past 3 cups. And this is what I'm saying about the transformation as in the main read. We're now looking at the divine. What am I here for? What do I really desire? What am I attracting? What do I truly want? And I feel for those Aries that are watching and this resonates with, that you're going to become in your power. You know, the King of Swords is very powerful, very authoritative, very direct, very, I don't want to say strict, but very, very clear and precise. This whole card looks like power to me. This is like a, a temple guided king that knows what he wants and is at the center. But as a result of this, it's going to lead to a brand new wish fulfillment, love, abundance, connection for you. So whether this is to do with either a past relationship, which it could be because we're reflecting on the past, or it's more about you and the lessons you've learned from those past relationships of what you really want. And don't be thinking that you need to leave a relationship. This could just be the dynamics of an existing relationship you're in. But with this transformation and growth that you will go through this year, you're actually going to move it forward and be, you know what, this is what I want for my life. This is what I want in my relationship. This is what I deserve. And it's going to put you in such a better place, so much happiness coming towards you. And Aries, you know how passionate you are. Yeah, you're a fire sign, but you're very clear. When you know you want something and you're in your power, that's where the King of Swords comes in. You go after it. You're very clear. You won't take anything less. You know what you deserve. So I really like that energy. So that's for the Aries out there, which is really good. So next what we'll do is we'll look at Leo. So King of the Jungle. So we've already had lots of Leo influence in this reading today. So let's have a look and see. Give me some clarity on Leo's journey for this year, 2020. Leo's journey for this year. So the first card out is the 10 of Cups, which is fantastic. That's just what we want. We want abundance. We want the family. We want the happy ever after. Leo's very much a parental energy. Okay. So, okay. So wow. Okay. I'm liking these energies. So we've got the 10 of Cups. abundance family. You've got everything with the dog, the light, children, you know, the doorway to the happy home, because the sun's in the background, so I sense that's lots of your energy. So a happy home, happy abundance, happy family, lots of love coming towards you. And we've got the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, second time it's come out today, but this is in your reading. So this is around that, you know, you see you've got the swans there, which is, you know, they mate for life. This is a potential for a full-on commitment, whether it's a soulmate connection or a marriage or this whole family. Those two cards together really strongly resonates with me, of that abundance, family life, happy wife, happy life kind of mentality. Take it as it resonates. But what I like as well, for those feminines of you that are out there, you've then again we've got emotion energy. So the same as Aries, we had two lots of emotion. We've got two lots of emotion. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But then we've got the clarity and the directness of the mind. And look how powerful this queen is. I mean, she's, you know, you could argue almost as powerful, if not more powerful, because she's got the angel protective backing. And this says to me about being strong in yourself and who you are. And despite the success of a potential relationship coming towards you, or situation with lots of emotion, lots of fulfillment, lots of heartfelt reward, keep your independence. Know who you are. You know, whether that's in your career or finances, etc. Just be clear. Just because you get this great opportunity of a soulmate connection, still be strong in who you are, and that will allow that relationship to maintain balance. You know, sometimes we can get into relationships and become a little bit codependent, not meaning to, but we do, and that almost loses the power and the attraction that we had in the first place. So I take this as very much you holding your power is going to attract what you want going forward. Really like that one. Okay, so the last one for you fire signs is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's have a look what's in store for you, what's going on for this year. Okay, Sagittarius, what have we got? Sagittarius, one more. Oh, two more came out. Oh, three more come out. So I'm not going to take them. I'm going to go again. Right, so come on. Okay, brilliant. Wow, okay. Okay, so far more balanced approach for Sagittarius, which you'd probably expect because, you know, you are the warrior of the fire sign element. So we've got the Two of Wands, which is your energy as a fire sign, and you look here, you've got fire in the background and almost like, well, it feels like emotion in the background to me, but the pathway's going between you two. So again, very much balance. So rather than picking, you know, to having a really passionate driven year or being really emotionally based this year looks like this awakening, this transformation that I discussed in the main read is going to allow you to have that balance between the two. So connecting between your passion and your emotion, your business and your home, and looking at those, which is then going to lead to, I'm not sure if you've seen these cards before, but these are the Palace cards. So these are one of the additional cards in this deck above the normal tarot read. And this is the next one of it. If you take the Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment, this is the next level above that. So this would be like an 11. So the Palace is everything emotionally divine that you've wanted in terms of fulfillment, happiness, positivity, but it leads to firm foundations. So this could be this could be commitment, marriage, family, a happy home. And what I like, you know, I mentioned balance even before I turn these cards over, but look at the balance here. The six of coins, the Six of Pentacles is all about balance. It's all about you being in an abundance mindset where you actually can make decisions and offer value to others. It doesn't have to be monetary, but you can offer more of yourself to others because you're in a far more balanced and secure place. You're abundant. really powerful. And actually, the card itself is actually reeking. Look at the power from that card. The sun in the background. You're in your element for this year. So I really like this transformation. This is really, really empowering. And across all three signs, actually, that once you get to know after this transformation who you really are, you're then going to be able to attract what you truly want, which makes sense, absolutely. So that's the reading for you guys. I hope you like this style, something different for me, but I just thought I'd try and reopen the conversation with these. I'll go into more details from next week on each star signs in terms of love and different topics. But these were just a general energy read, looking for the rest of this year as we're coming out of lockdown. What's in store for me? How can I seize the day? So really, really pleased. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.